Hello and welcome to the show. It has been a while since I last played some Wreckfest. However, there is some more mods to try that I've actually had the classic hot rods installed for a little while and not really done much with them. So, time to have an actual go with these vehicles. There are two of the classic hot rods available. I have also got installed the very track pack, so many circuits. I don't think anything's new on these. However, it just gives you a huge amount of options for places to go and race. So I figured we might as well go and race around some different circuits. As I said, two classic hot rods. There is this Ford Anglia style car, and there is a Ford Escort, essentially sort of classic Escort style vehicle. There are slightly different stats between them. The Anglia is higher top speed, but pretty much, I did think there were more, but apparently not. There is an AI set for these cars. They can apparently be raced against the kind of game's normal A-class cars, which we'll have a go with a little bit later. But let's start off with, maybe not starting at night, let's go for a nice afternoon race. We'll set it off with racing just against the classic hot rods. Don't know how long this circuit is. 5 laps. You know what, we'll go 4 laps just in case it's a really long circuit. See how things go. Fingers crossed, it'll be good. Oh, this looks narrow and very dangerous. Basically, this looks like we're going to have a really big crash somewhere. I am starting, by the looks of it, vaguely mid-ish pack. Vaguely mid-ish pack would be pretty accurate, actually. In all of this, we're going to have to try and work our way up through the order as well as I can, without getting absolutely annihilated. I mean, that car had a small bit of a fall off the road. That's okay. Oh, this is going to be seriously sketchy. Oh, it's sketchy for them up ahead. They found a lamppost. It's getting sketchier for me as I cling onto the road for good luck. Uh-oh. We've been eaten by a ditch. Not as badly as some, though. So, I'm kind of surprised we got out of that as well as we did. Now it's all getting very sketchy. There's a lot of argy-bargy going on up here, guys. Oh, there's a lot of road cars in a ditch, and I'm going to join them in said ditch. Well, they've been rescued. I've got stuck. Okay, that's a nasty corner. That is a very nasty corner. There's a little bit too much argy-bargy for everybody back there. I mean, I can be very mean. You know, we can just do that. That's like the smallest nudge. Just the smallest nudge imaginable. It's actually a really cool track. I've not seen this one before. I don't think there's anything new in the very track pack, or they could well be, and I've just not remembered to check or whatever. This is certainly an interesting, very different sort of a circuit. Oh, we've got wiggles. We've got wiggles. The GT86s were proud of you guys, or BRZs. I can't remember which ones they were again. God damn it, it was only a few weeks ago I did that video. Never mind. There are some wiggles in the braking zones. There are some big jumps around here as well. Some big tarmac jumps. So not a pleasant landing for the vehicles. We're up to 13th. We've got some work to be doing. When the AIs aren't wiggling their way... We are all in equal cars, let's face it. When the AIs aren't wiggling their way through the corners, we are not catching. Right, this is fast, this circuit. I'm kind of glad I put it to 4 laps, not knowing... Oh, well, we're going to boop somebody there. We've got very booped. Oh, God, hold on to the road, please. Not knowing how long the circuit is. Glad we put it to 4 laps, but this is a very different sort of circuit to the normal ones you find in Wreckfest, of course. Wreckfest is, funnily enough, all about the crashing, and generally, this sort of circuit, I mean, you make for a more spread out race with this style of track, as we are seeing. We're up to 9th place now as a few cars have fallen off the road. But yeah, you do have a more spread out race, which tends to lead to less crashing and perhaps less of the normal excitement. But as a circuit to just generally go racing around, this is quite cool. Oh, that's a very narrow bridge. Oh, guys, don't do this to me. I'm hoping... No, don't turn that way. Oh, you muppet. Come on now. We can maybe make this. I don't think we're going to make this somehow. Someone has got through, you sneaky bugger. I mean, I can reset out of this and ghost my way through, which we might have to do. Come on! Or we can just push. There we go. We have pushed our way through. I mean, I've pushed a car off the bridge. That's fine. That's allowed. I mean, they're being muppets over there. Why is there construction work on my racetrack? There is... That is... Whoa! Construction work that's bloody dangerous on our racetrack. Christ! we not have construction fences getting in the way of my car? That would be greatly appreciated, thank you. Okay, this is a really long track. Where's the start? Is there going to be a start-finish line? Are we just going to be... Is it going to be a case of drive until your car explodes? Which, let's face it, my engine is already looking decidedly iffy. Oh, there's fire now. Guys, my car doesn't feel like it's still on 88% health. The flames by the gear stick, you know, that's generally suggesting things are bad. When there's fire in the cabin of the car, it's generally when you start... I mean, panicking is probably not too strong a word for this particular, you know, it's getting a little toasty. I feel like we are definitely on less health. And that's a lap around here. My car is not in great nick after a lap around here. God, doing this without any AI, without any cars around, when you are on... It's the verge of being flat out around a lot of this sort of early stuff. Oh, lock-ups. Have I actually got my car slowed down in time? I have. Are they going to torpedo me if I turn in? Probably. Possibly. Might have been a little bit lenient to the escort there, but I wasn't sure. It was one of those, like, if I turned in and I didn't know where the AI were going to brake, I didn't want to get torpedoed. I mean, not that it matters in the long run, but, you know, we're trying to do well here, honestly. I'm trying my best, despite the fact that there's still alarming fire going on. Oh, that's sketchy. No, I knew I pushed that one too far. I knew I should have lifted off and tried to get back into line, but I wanted to go for the spectacular overtake, and it almost worked. We went for a semi-spectacular overtake, followed by a semi-spectacular crash, but we are all still in... No, why are you doing that, you muppet? I will spin you into a corner, or you'll spin yourself out of a corner. Like, either way works. I'm fine with one of them, but we will... we have a car hatting opportunity. No, we're not fast enough or close enough. God damn it. There is a small opportunity for car hats around here. Is my car the only one on fire? Anybody else want to share in a common toasty-related incident? No, I did see some other cars on fire earlier. Maybe... Oh, bugger, I'm out of position for this corner. Oh, there's someone over there. Someone over there was. That's what happens if you are very out of position through that part. Dodge the cars on the outside of the course. This is going to become more and more of an obstacle course, I think, as we go. We are not on realistic damage, I don't think. I don't remember. Fairly sure not, otherwise I'd probably be on less health than I currently am. Oh, this is... this is sketchy. I mean, this kind of feels quite a lot like a tarmac rally stage from, you know, well, I say from the dirt games or from whatever rally game, you know, with the... Well, it's a high-speed tarmac rally stage, which are some of the scariest ones. Oh, bugger. I'm not making this corner, I don't think. Oh. Did you look at that? I made the... How did I make the corner? I have no idea. Oh, someone's hit you. There's a car on fire down there. Oh, now I've got to go past Debris Central. I don't want to play with Debris Central. This is a case of what is going to roll my car over this time around. Nothing. Happy days. I think other cars may... I'm not sure many AIs are going to finish this particular race. As I said, this is a tough... It's a tough circuit. Just drive around it. Drive around it and don't make mistakes, because you are doing what is pretty damn high speed for Wreckfest. Most Wreckfest courses are not designed for high speed. This one is high speed, narrow, with incredibly solid lampposts, trees, and then ditches that roll you over either side of the road. Basically, you're asking for a lot of trouble if you get slightly wide as a corner. I was going to see if I could do a rolled past challenge, but I think I might have actually broken you entirely. I'm here to help. Honest. Come on. There we go. See, I'm helping. I'm definitely helping. Definitely helping. I thought there was a river down there, and there wasn't. My definite helping was... I mean, I'm not the best definite helper. I've also nicked a sign. Yep, it's coming with me. It's fine. You're allowed to do that, I think. I hope. Oh, bugger. Forgot about those things. Uh-oh. I'm going to get karma'd in a second, aren't I? Yep. Yes, I am. We've got very karma'd. Oh, bugger. I guess we're going to... I mean... Oh! Yep, that's... We've got... Did not expect there to be anything actually still driving behind us. I guess I probably deserved that. I mean, I helped, and then I tried to push a car in a river. Well, a river that turned out not to be there. I got a takedown. What? Who did I take down? That seems like a smidge bit of a delay on that. Seeing as the last two cars I hit are now, well, ahead of me, still ahead of me. Curious. I guess we do now have 1 lap of maximum attack. Can I close 20 seconds in 1 lap? I think that's asking a bit too much, but if we get everything right and an AI mistake occurs, might be possible if I am full bravery everywhere the AI dopes out. And I mean, the slithery snake approach into turn 1, 2 or 5, whatever corner number it is A approach. My approach of outbraking yourself and falling in a ditch is another one. Neither are really top notch. Mine gained me some time though, which I'll take. There's also a rattle going on that probably shouldn't. What is rattling in my car? What? It's definitely not a healthy sound, that one. Oh, bugger. I presume it's my car anyway, and not just a... Yeah, you can hear it sort of whirring down as we slow for this corner. That's definitely... It's going to need some fixing, this vehicle, when we're done with it. We've closed on the leader a little bit. We're up to the back of second place. We can hopefully get past somewhere quickly, and then I don't know if we've got enough corners. We have, of course, got that one section where I am very quick, and the AI will lose a lot of speed, but it's not enough corners for us to make up time because, well, they match me for straight line speed, being in very similar cars. So, again, I didn't actually want to spin you particularly, but I needed to carry speed, so I'm not waiting for you. While I'll tend to race fairly even against the AI. Sometimes we will do it, especially when there's not very many cars still circulating. When we have actually got an objective of chase down the leader, then, well, if you park yourself in front of me, prepare to get booped, essentially. Slow for that corner. Yeah, this is a very good fun circuit to sort of hot lap around yourself. The AI not quite so sure of it, but yeah, track is good. The cars are actually good things to drive around here. They are fast enough to kind of be a teensy bit scary around a circuit like this, without being kind of completely out of... They're not out of control. They're not horrendously difficult to drive, but they will punish mistakes if you make any. Here we go. We've got the run on the leader. Can we get to pass done before wherever the start finish? It's actually going to be a really, really close finish if I can draw alongside, because we'll be the outside here. We'll be the inside for the next corner. We will get it done. We will get the pass completed as we bounce our way over, well, some of the lumps and bumps in the road, and there is a finish line somewhere around here. Please appear, and please don't make a stupid error heading up towards wherever it might be. Like for example, falling off to the left. That would be a very stupid thing. I think there was these signs or something coming up here. Eventually, hey, we did it! That's a really, really cool track. Quite long laps around there, and the AI at times a little dopey. However, a very, very good fun circuit to race around. So, we have come to a very different circuit. This one of the official Wreckfest tracks, a more straightforward, technical little Rallycross stage where we will take the hot rods for a race. I'm driving the Escort this time around. Oh, are we going to have... Guys, that's not how a start line works. I'm just... are we better? I have an inkling. That the AIs might not be enjoying the Rallycross starts. Just a small inkling. This might not have quite worked. Well, I'm not sure quite whether it's something about the mod cars or something about... like I say this, I think perhaps maybe the AIs in the mod cars didn't really like having to deal with weird start lines. So we've decided to go to a straightforward start line here. A nice simple circuit where we know everyone's going to be okay, hopefully getting off the line. and I have stuck this to everybody racing in Class A cars. So it will now be the hot rods against some of the game's normal vehicles to see how they stack up in terms of speed and a little bit in terms of strength as well. Once again, the game starting me down towards the bottom of the field with the random grid gives us plenty of chance to get taken out and cause a really big accident. You cheeky little Honda. I mean, you have been immediately hit by some other cars. I feel like it has now become my sole objective to kill one particular little Honda. Or maybe one particular big estate car. Or you. I'm on fire again! Why am I on fire? I'm still at many healths, but there is a small bit of fire-related gearbox issues. Yeah, that's concerning. Well, again, still quite alarming, that one. Right, little Honda, come back here. You are going to get murdered. At some point, you are going to get murdered by me. Oh, here we go. We've got opportunities. Opportunities are arising, maybe, for a good murdering. You're going to run into that corner quite hard. I mean, it's not as good a murder as I would have liked, but it's going to have to do, because I'll keep murdering you. We'll keep falling back through the field, and I'd rather go a little bit further up the grid if I can at all. There's mayhem up at the jump, as ever. Don't know what car. I don't know where on earth. Ooh, there's some bad things have happened to that. I presume Escort? The back of it is not the shape that it started in. Oh, that's very weird. Excuse me, don't mind me. I'm just checking up on the entire field. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. That's a reason to let me pass. Oh, well, you've gone the wrong way. I mean, see, I was doing an important check. I was making sure that somebody somewhere was pointing the wrong way, even if I didn't actually have much to do with it, and they kind of spun on their own. Well, we're probably assisted by one of these other cars. Mostly the car that's about to assist me if I'm not careful. Oh, no, I did it myself. See, somebody... Hey! I found the Honda again. New game. I'm not doing very well. I've goofed it up entirely. We're back to 23rd again. Although the spun... I don't remember what the damn car's called. I want to say Sunburst, but that's bloody Beam NG Drive. Oh, you bugger! Will you please stop spinning the Ford? What did it do to you? I did nothing to you. I actually didn't really do much to anybody. I have not been involved in any of the shenanigans, really. I hit a Honda slightly once, and that was about it. But I got hit by it already, so, you know, it deserved it and all that. Can we go and... I mean, I'd be tempted just to drive you into the corner, but there's no really wall to drive you into, so it's only a half spin for you. But it puts them last at least, which is something, and now I have a Honda to go and, well, I mean, desperately try and catch up. Oh, bugger, not again. Apparently don't run wide out of that corner is a good piece of advice. I mean, like, speed-wise, this car is pretty up there. It works well against these vehicles. I made some silly mistakes. Ooh, wonder what that car hit to completely stop dead. Yeah, I've made some dopey mistakes myself. Not the fault of the car as such. It is oversteery. You can get into trouble, although quite a lot of cars, let's face it, hell, we've seen those things spin a lot around here. Oh, big crash went on up ahead for somebody, and I can't avoid the somebody, so we're just going to try and plough through them, which we sort of did, and then we got nudged off the circuit. No, don't go visit the trees. I don't want to visit the trees. Bloody hell. Look, I'm back on the circuit. Oh, apparently me going the long way round trying to avoid getting stuck on a rock counts as cheating. God dear. Well, we're not going to be last. Mostly because we killed the car. Actually, no, the car was killed and then we hit it because I was stuck. But, yeah. The Escort, not bad. I mean, this car's not bad for general racing. However, apparently I am. It's been a while since I've played Wreckfest, and apparently I've forgotten how to drive entirely. Of course, we couldn't do a Wreckfest video without heading to the Crash Canyon, and there isn't much better place to test out a vehicle's strength than trying to survive 8 laps around here with 23 AI cars also racing, because crazy things happen, and just simply surviving is generally quite an achievement. So this is what we are, going to try and do with... I've gone back to the Anglia. I had more luck with this with this car. Well, I mean, it'll be a good test of the vehicle's speed again, see how it competes in terms of lap times. But yeah, this is kind of more about the strength. It's more about the survivability. The first lap or two will probably be relatively calm. Relatively calm. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't murder me. Please don't murder me. I'm just going to close my eyes and hope. Okay. We're good. Didn't get murdered. I'm a little bit stuck, however. There wasn't too much murder. Oh, that poor car. That poor car. You know what? I'm just going to reset because I'm struggling to sort my vehicle out. I mean, this is going to keep us alive for a little bit, I think. Provided I don't do something dopey and end up crashing. It's going to keep us alive up until somebody on the oncoming lane bounces towards us, which is very, very possible. Yeah, okay, so that other, the Nissan, yeah, they had a bad time. It's not, oh no, it is out, sorry. To say, there is, yeah, of course I'm in 22nd now. There are two cars very dead in this one. You don't want to spin in front of the pack. You do not want to spin in front of the pack. I'm amazed I somehow... Like, I didn't even take any damage in that. I'm still at 100 health. So, you can get lucky. Oh, someone's not got lucky there. Someone has not got lucky at all. I was going for a car hat. It didn't really work. But I did fire you almost into oncoming traffic. So I feel like some bonus points are worth... That's worth some bonus points. Oh, I've also found the orange and black Jaguar that I started alongside. Ah, well, I mean... In the long run, we've not lost too much. Just lost some laps in trying to recover our position. We're up to 14th. You know, that's not too shabby. Oh, crap, we've got to run in. Actually, I've got to run in high. We'll use the banking a little bit. Try and sneak... Oh, no, not if you're going to wobble, though. Don't wobble your way in front of me. Christ, I'm trying to stay out of trouble here. Whoa! Well, I did stay out of trouble. Well, new underwear is required, I think. The new underwear is very much required. Imagine this game in VR and you just have a car fly at your face. That's quite terrifying. I'm going to try and have a little sneaky look up the inside there. We'll get ourselves into the top 10. Bloody hell. I think that was the car I tried to spin, so I feel like there may have been some revenge attempt. Ah, there's a gap there, which we do sneak through a little bit. Weird race, this one, in that I'm actually surviving this in near pristine condition, and I shouldn't say that because you know what the curse of the commentator is like. But up until this point, I've made it, despite having been spun and parked in front of the entire pack. Maybe no one wants to hurt the Anglia. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, again, don't say that too loudly, because one of these cars will probably wants to hurt the Anglia now. However, up until this point... Oh, well, there was the one car that tried to fly at our face. That wanted to hurt the Anglia pretty bad. That also was more the Anglia hurting itself by spinning a car into it. We're up to third. I would not have guessed that at the start of this race at all. Now just got to try and avoid the debris down here if we can. We're gonna get duck underneath, I think, around here because I've got maybe not got the grip. Well, you know, I mean, little bit unsportsmanlike. Not gonna lie, little bit unsportsmanlike. I did not quite have the turning in my car that I expected / hoped for, and. Well, we were in the right position for a small pit manoeuvre. It's okay. I'm sure no grudges will be held or anything like that. Oh, bugger. Well, I mean, someone's going to get knocked out in a second. It's just whether I'm the one that does it or whether you do it to yourself. That's the question. Oh, well, oh, I thought that was going to be a game over for that car. They got away with it. God damn it. Oh, there's a lot of oversteering cars going on at the moment. Not me as well, which makes a change. Oh, not again. I don't know if I went over that or whether we just got really bloody close. We've had some very near-death experiences. We have had some... Oh, get off the wall, you muppet. We've had some very, very near-death experiences. There's not a gap through that lot. That didn't really work. Whoa! Another near-death experience. We actually did have the reaction time and the grip to dodge out the way of that one. This race is now certainly ramping up the, well, deaths. It's claiming many victims, although as it normally does, really. A-class cars around here is pretty brutal. Whatever's left of that car is, I mean, not much car-shaped anymore. Unfortunately, I think the leader is going to be mostly okay through here. He does seem to have got free of everything. Which is a shame, because you could always hope that the leader might get ensnared in this big old mess. It's just a mess. Oh, well, I've smacked the back. We got close, actually. The leader did get stuck in that more than I'd thought. But not quite enough. Not quite enough for us. But we got within, a couple of seconds at the end. We got fastest lap. Yeah, the hot rods, very good fun to drive around. The hot rods are very, very good fun to drive around. I mean, Crash Alley you know, is guaranteed to make for an exciting time at the end of the day. It always does. However, yeah, the vehicles are good fun. The first track, immense high speed. For Wreckfest, anyway, we're talking here. Very, very high speed. But these vehicles handled it well. Maybe not quite as suited for AI. They do get a little bit confused around there. Certainly in some of the braking zones. But it's a great track to drive around. It's like a bit different. Not really see all that much in Wreckfest. Around a normal circuit, yeah, they can compete. They're a pretty damn solid A-class vehicle, truth be told. I say maybe a bit fast. They're certainly very competitive. They're certainly very competitive indeed. Pretty strong, although they can, like, it seems like interesting that they can take a fair amount of punishment to an extent. It's sort of like they'll be all right, and then all of a sudden, like, one hit can take off a lot of health. Although I think that might just be the damage model in general on most cars. But yeah, I would very much recommend. Of course, the very track pack is something that you probably will have downloaded if you've played Wreckfest, because there are so many tracks. You really should give it a go. And these hot rods are very good fun to play around with. It's something a little bit different. I shall link both the mods used in the description so you can download them. Have a go with them yourself. But that's going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.